Hi everyone, welcome back to Cheese and Turtles. My name is Imogen and in today's video I am teaching you how to do SMART goal setting, and I'm teaching you what the acronym means. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that, give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and let's get started. Right, so the S in SMART stands for specific. So this means clearly define your goal, okay? Be very specific about what you want to achieve. You can do this by asking yourself 6 questions. Who, what, where, when, which, and why. Okay, so for example, instead of setting a vague goal like drink more water, and I always use this example, but it's such a good example, you should make it specific by saying drink 2 litres of water every day for the next 3 months. Okay, maybe you don't want to stop after 3 months, but hopefully by then you'll have built the habit. Okay, specific. Alright, the M stands for measurable, so make sure that your goal is quantifiable and it can be measured. So this helps in tracking your progress. Ask yourself questions like, how much? How many? How will I know when it's accomplished? Because if you don't know how to measure whether or not you've accomplished the goal, then it is a bad goal. Or not necessarily a bad goal, but rather a poorly defined one. And you do not want a poorly defined goal, do you? Okay. Alright, so for example, instead of saying get better at time management, say reduce time spent on social media by 30 minutes a day. Seems achievable, right? And that brings me onto the A, which stands for achievable. Alright, so ensure that your goal is realistic and attainable. It should be challenging, but possible. Assess your resources, skills, and the time available to determine if the goal is achievable. I always like to aim a little bit above what I consider achievable, but that is a personal preference, so don't necessarily let me be your guide. Although, you are watching my videos, so you take my advice a little bit, maybe. Okay, so for example, if your long-term goal is to run a marathon, make an achievable short-term goal first, like run 5 kilometers without stopping. So ultimately, I want this channel to be like a wild success and have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, but first, I want to get 2,000 subscribers, and before that my goal was to get 100 subscribers, okay? We've met that goal. So the point is, little achievable milestones can really, really help. Alright, the R in SMART stands for relevant. Ensure that this goal is actually aligned with your career. So it doesn't necessarily even have to be a career, it could just be your overall objectives in life. And it has to be personally meaningful, because if a goal is not personally meaningful to you, then yeah, you're not really going to want to do it, are you? You're going to get up and you think, ugh, I don't want to work on that goal. And you'll just sort of shove it to the side because you don't want to do it. So it's got to be personally meaningful for you. Ask yourself if the goal is worth your time and if it actually matches your other efforts and goals. So I have a 10-year plan, and if a goal that I have is not contributing towards my 10-year plan, it's a waste of time and I bin it. It's gone, okay? So ask yourself whether your goals are actually relevant to your life. So, for an example, if your career goal is to become a software developer, a relevant goal could be complete an online coding course to improve your programming skills, and obviously that would have to be measurable as well and specific, so you might say, oh, I need to do it in the next 3 months, for example. Alright, and the T in SMART, the final part of this video, time bound. So set a specific time frame for achieving your goal. We've talked about this a little bit earlier in the video, but I just wanted to focus on it a little bit more. So this creates a sense of urgency, which is really, really important in achieving your goals. I mean, think about it. In college, the thing that everyone, it makes everyone work is the deadlines. Right? So, you know, everybody's putting work off, and then it's the night before the deadline, and suddenly they're mega productive. And they do 3 weeks of work in one night. I mean, that could never be me. I'm really slow, so I have to start really early. But the point is, often, a lot of the time, deadlines motivate people to work. So create a sense of urgency, alright? Make a time-bound goal. So establish deadlines and milestones as well. We talked about milestones in the last part. And that will help you track your progress. So, for example, instead of saying, I'll learn a new language, one day, okay? I want to learn 5 new languages by the time I'm 30. That's a better goal, okay? You could also say, learn basic conversational phrases in Spanish, I don't know, within the next 3 months. So that could be another smaller goal, okay? So, just a quick recap, the acronym SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. If your goal is all of those things, then you are much more likely to succeed. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!